Hello and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. My name is Sensei and I'm here with a Bitcoin all-time high special, and I'll be covering the bullish IPO and how that unfolded. We are actually down. You could classify this as a crash from where it came down from, but remember where it came from with those pre-IPO prices. Welcome everyone into the channel. We are literally 0.3% away from all-time highs on Bitcoin, and I couldn't miss sharing this moment with you guys. Now let's hope we do get all-time highs, because I was about to fall asleep. I thought I'd have an early night here at 10:30 UK time. I was closing my eyes and then I saw Zach's 8 comment in Vaz's show, Bitcoin is at 123,000. And I thought, let's push through, let's do some more, let's keep it going, let's share this moment with you guys. As I said, I'll always dedicate my time to you, whatever benefits you guys, whether it's Bitcoin pumping and we want to witness that together, whether if I have information like the bullish IPO, anything I want to share it with you guys, and we as a community, we can experience it together. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Make sure, whether you're watching it now or later on, you do hit the like button and you do subscribe. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, currently sat at 122,785. Are we going to catch the all-time highs? Well, I hope so. Are we going to be sat here for 4 hours? I hope not, but we'll do what it takes. $122,760 is the price for Bitcoin. Let's zoom out and I'll show you the previous all-time highs. Bitcoin's previous all-time high was 123,200. Depending on what exchange you look at it on, we're going to go with no exchange. We're going to go with the crypto spot crypto indicator on TradingView. Different exchanges will say different prices. For example, here on Bitstamp it's 123,300. So slightly different per exchange, but this is what we're going for, 123,200. And I'm sure once it breaks those levels, we will probably see a pump all the way up to 125,000. So that's my thoughts. This is not financial advice. This is my opinions only. So please do not buy or sell based on anything I say. That will be a very unwise decision. So who's in the chat? Let me know. Don't forget about Ethereum. That's been pumping through the roof as well. Something that I'd like to actually put the right Ethereum chart here. So let me add this to the watch list, the one we'd like to look at, which is this one here. Where's it gone? Here it is. Ethereum, remember the 4 times it tested $4,000 and now we've broken through. Ethereum is also very close to all-time highs. It's also only now, it's about 2% away from all-time highs. And to be clear, and just for people that will say, well, Ethereum's near all-time highs, Bitcoin's near all-time highs, it's the same situation. It's actually a completely different situation. Ethereum's all-time highs were set back in November of 2021. When you're looking at Bitcoin, the all-time highs were not that long ago. They were back in July of 2025, last month. So really different situations going on there, and that's why you need to understand the market cycles. They don't all mean the same thing. When Ethereum pumps, it means something completely different to when Bitcoin pumps. When the altcoins pump, it means something different. And when you look at the Bitcoin dominance chart and the Ethereum, I mean, there's so many things to look at, and that's why I look at them every day and explain them to you. But today we're not going to do some big analysis. We're going to be just casually speaking to you guys, answering your questions, and just doing some light analysis as we go through. It's not going to be a crazy stream. But Bitcoin dominance, sort of contrary to what I thought, is actually put in a lower high, and it's actually now broken support. I think this Bitcoin pump is needed. I think it's due. I think the Bitcoin pump will take it to new all-time highs, Bitcoin to new all-time highs, and therefore Bitcoin dominance will, I believe, the sentiment, in my opinion, even though we've just broken support, I think this could be a fake out towards the downside. And if Bitcoin does actually have a pump, I think the liquidity will flow back into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin will outperform the market, at least while it goes and puts in its next level. Right now, we are still a few $100s away from all-time highs on Bitcoin. So let me see who's in the chat. Make sure you have hit the like button, share this out to your friends and family in your group chats and your social media. And also please do subscribe. What subscribers are we on? Are we going to hit 96,000 subscribers? We might do. I hope so. We're on 95,872. What a journey this has been. Numbers like this are crazy. I remember when the channel was sub 3,000 subscribers. Anyway, 95,872 subscribers, trying to hit 96,000 today. Let's see if you guys can do it and help us on our journey to 100,000 subscribers, where we actually have a giveaway running right now, so you can enter and get a chance to win $1,000 worth of XRP live on the show, where you can convert it to whatever you like, whether you like Bitcoin, Ethereum, cash, stocks. You can do what you like with the money. It will be sent to you instantly during that stream. It's a bit of an emotional day here again, with all the numbers, with Bitcoin hitting all-time highs, the cryptocurrency market doing exactly as we predicted. I mean, we were setting this up. The one thing I wanted to talk about on this channel was during the bear market, crypto, so we can get as many people prepared for this. And that was a couple of years ago, doing the crypto challenge. There was reasons I didn't want to continue doing that, but we at least put the word out there during the depths of the bear market. XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, some tokens that were down 99%. We put the idea out there, and now here we are in a bull market. There's still opportunities to be made. We will still navigate the market every day. But we are here again today, making all-time highs on Bitcoin at 122,000. Who would have thought? People called us crazy when Bitcoin was at 15,000, and we were saying 100,000 will happen this cycle, and it's happened, and we're beyond those levels. People called me crazy when I was buying XRP at 30 cents, and they said it's a centralized coin, it's a terrible coin, it's a banker's coin, it's going to zero. And look at XRP now, 10x above those levels. And I believe we're still not even at the heat of the peak of the bull market. I think that will come soon. I think it will come by the end of the year, where we will really start accelerating. Again, I can't tell the future, but that's my thoughts. Let me go over to your comments. Remember, as I said, this channel is your one-stop shop. Whether you're looking at stocks, earnings, IPOs, crypto, Bitcoin, XRP, macro, EVTOLs, emerging markets, we will cover it all. We will be live all the time. We won't stop for anything. So we will continue going. You can request anything. There's a great community. There is no other channel you need. There is no other fake X account you need to follow. We will do everything for you. So thank you for putting your trust and time in us. And we hope we deliver the service you like. So make sure you hit that like button. Let's make sure everyone's in the stream. Robbie C was here first. Let's go. He says, I want to see XRP all-time high. Do you think we'll see it soon? I think we'll see it in September next month. Vaz is live right now with an earnings call. You can see it live on the channel if you just go to the channel if you are interested in Cisco earnings. That is running right now on the same channel, but Vaz is covering it, our EVTOL expert. Cool. I'm live. I'm just going to tell Vaz. Ready. Thanks. Okay, let me go through your comments. DRCT, wonder how that looks. Have you done a review of that before? I don't remember doing a review of that. If you do a $5 super chat, we will have a look at it. Thank you, Sensei. No worries. I'm keeping an eye on Bitcoin, so you won't miss anything. Don't you worry. Have you guys been putting... Hey, you guys have been putting in overtime for sure. Hardworking team. Thank you, Master. This is how we've been running for a while now. Martyn has never stopped. He really deserves a holiday. Saab says, hi guys. Hello, Saab. How are you doing? Thank you again for reminding us of Bullish. And even though you didn't bring it to us, we do appreciate you reminding us of it. Let's put it that way, Saab. But congratulations. I heard you got a large allocation of Bullish shares. Congratulations to you, Saab. A very valued member of the channel. Can you explain the pros and cons of staking? Sure. I'm probably going to miss a few things. I've literally just woken myself up. But staking, obviously the pros are you get an APY, you get a sort of yield on it, either on a daily basis, monthly basis, yearly basis. Normally the payout yearly. So obviously that's the pro. That's that's the only pro really. It's why people stake. The cons would be many, and this is why I don't really like to stake. One is you're very new to crypto and you accidentally get scammed into staking in the wrong place. You stake on the wrong website, or you go on the wrong website. That's one con. If you're staking on specific companies, they can go bankrupt and you lose your tokens. If you're staking with Coinbase and stuff like that, which don't really look like they're going bankrupt, you might have holding periods where you have to hold it for a specific amount of time. And if, let's say, you go into a altcoin season and it pumps up and you want to sell, well, you can't. And and if it crashes down 50%, well, you're going to wish you didn't stake for 2, 5, 10% when you've lost 50, 60% of your money. Those are probably the main cons and pros. And your situation will tell you if it's worth it for you or not. Found out, and that will depend on the yield, how much are you actually getting, the safety of it, and how long you're holding, and if you're and what part of a bull cycle we're in. Found out I will be fired come January. Worked there for 14 years. Songs for Space. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that. You've worked there 14 years and finally go. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Songs for Space. Can we get some love in the chat? It's such a horrible feeling, I'm sure. So Songs for Space, can we get some love in the chat for Songs for Space? You'll get through it. You'll definitely get through it, Songs for Space. It's definitely a terrible situation. Tom Lee is the man. Yeah, we've been listening to Tom Lee. I mean, I don't really know who Tom Lee... I've heard of Tom Lee. We've watched some of his videos. Martyn can tell you more about Tom Lee. Fought through hell for 10 years, finally got somewhere. Now the orange man killed my job. Songs for Space. I'm so sorry to hear that. You'll get through this though. You'll come out stronger, I promise. All my love is sent to you. Please talk about XRP. We'll come on to XRP. I'm just keeping an eye on Bitcoin right now because that is the star of the show. For me, XRP was not going to do any major moves until September. Bitcoin is coming back up right now. Bullish prediction tomorrow. I think it'll be volatile. I'm going to I haven't had a chance to really digest it all. What I'm going to be doing is digesting in the morning. I'm going to do like 3 or 4 hours of research. It'll be in the newsletter and it'll be in the morning forecast show tomorrow morning. So I'll give you my full analysis pre-market tomorrow. But I will look at the chart now though and give you some thoughts as well. Ethereum, Ondo, Solana and XRP sounds like a good bag. Love and support for Songs for Space. Yes, please guys, let's give some love and support for Songs for Space. We are a great community here and Songs for Space has just lost his job after working so hard for 14 years and getting somewhere in the company. So let's give him some love. It can't be a nice feeling. Appreciate the updates. No worry, I will be live all anytime something happens. Lol Bullish, BLSH is the same like Fig. Are you still holding any from the 30 cents back? Yeah, but I haven't sold. Have I sold? No, I don't think I've sold any from there. No. Let's go both get all-time high. Yeah, it'll be great to see Bitcoin and XRP get all-time high, but I think my prediction was Bitcoin makes an all-time high, it goes on a little run, and then XRP goes on a run in September. I made some mistakes to hold. We all make mistakes. All we can do is learn from them and hopefully not do the same ones again. Ethereum is going ballistic. Yep, Ethereum's been going crazy recently. We've been covering it live on the show. Ending in 10. Thank you, Vaz. We look forward to welcoming in your audience. Thanks and a respect to you guys. No worries at all. Hey Sensei, like button smashed. Yes, thank you very much. If you haven't hit the like button already, please do. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. So much for a quiet August. I never said it'll be a quiet, I don't know if you're trying to quote me or someone else, but I said it will be an exciting August, but it will be a sideways August for XRP. I said there'll be big moves up and down. However, I don't expect a major breakdown or breakout for XRP. So far that's held true, but it's getting a bit more bullish than I expected in XRP. and the market, which could lead into XRP. XRP ETF is very important. Yes, Shazan Hussain, 5991. You've got very good opinions. Please do consider becoming a member. Would love to have you on board. You'll get a little membership badge, and all your questions will be answered. XRP ETF very important. Yes, it is. And if you become a member, I'll tell you all my thoughts on the XRP ETF, and I know exactly when it's coming out. So you might want that information. I imagine you haven't stopped either, Sensei. No, we've kept going. I mean, daily shows ever since I quit my job. Sunday shows, rarely ever missed, except for when I went on holiday. Everyone likes to make a joke out of that, but it wasn't actually as much as people would say. I buy Tilray like a madman for the next 2 years, putting 2 Bitcoin into it. Oh God, well, good luck to you, Ollie. That's a big risky play. BlackRock is dragging its feet with showing interest in XRP or already accumulating for months. I think it's dragging its feet. I think they're going to be late to the party. But they don't really care. They're big enough. They'll be late to the party, and they'll probably still have the biggest ETF. But yeah, I think they're a bit late to the party here. Oh, thank you for the Supertram Master. Arbitrum, the short and sweet of it. Master, is that a chart request? You want me to have a look at that? But thank you very much for your comment. I don't know why that didn't come through. I've got my alerts on. Thank you very much for your super chat. I'm staking ETH on Robinhood. They pay every 2 weeks. I can unstake at any time. Yes, that is great. If you can find, again, it depends on where you're staking. If you can find something like that where you can stake and unstake at any time, then and it's on a trusted exchange like Robinhood, Coinbase, then the cons are less. That's a good point about staking. If you're staking now, time to unlock. If I was staking now, yeah, I would be looking to unlock at this point. Staking during the bear market, unlock during depending on how long your unlock time is. If it's a day or on the day, then it's fine. If it's longer, then there we go. Love and support for Songs for Space. Yes. Thank you very much, Martin. Thank you, appreciate it. No worries at all, Songs for Space. We are here for you. We are a family here. And thank you for being a member for over a year. I was able to get approved and have shares of Bullish, and I don't know the rules of how long you can sell it. I don't want to sell, and this is new to me. If you can, oh yeah, of course, Mr. Make It Happen. If you become a member live on the show, I'll tell you everything you need to know. There is the link for a membership. Saab, thank you very much. To the moon, we love it. We're on a nice push, and don't forget to take some earnings on the way up. No one got I will come back to your question even if you don't become a member. I'm just going through the members questions first. We are on a nice push, and don't forget to take some earnings on the way up. No one got pulled from taking profits. Have your game ready. Yeah, completely agree. Ethereum very close now to an all-time high. Is it pumping? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's close. It's nearly there. Bitcoin is closer to an all-time high than Ethereum. They'll probably both hit it at the same time, and then we'll have a massive market explosion. Crypto is getting very, very exciting now. All the things we're saying are now coming into effect. This is what we've been waiting for. This is happening live in front of our eyes. I'm so excited for the last 5 months of the year. I would hate for a black swan event to put an end to all of this, because we're in such a good position. Ethereum. So Bitcoin's putting its all-time high. It's the beginning of Bitcoin is the star of the show. Let's make it very simple. We're not going to go into all the ins and outs of how they go in between each other, but let me just explain this. So Bitcoin goes on its major run. All-time highs, goes to a level. Then Ethereum starts building up. Then it goes to its all-time highs. Then it's all-time... Oh, Master, you've sent another super chat. You didn't have to do it again. You could just say yes. You wanted a chart request. Thank you very much. We'll do a chart request for Arbitrum. So then Ethereum goes to its all-time highs. Then the large caps go to their all-time highs. Then the altcoins explode. We've had Bitcoin. Now we're having Ethereum. And Ethereum and XRP sort of at the same time. XRP is sort of this third coin that's in between Bitcoin and Ethereum, in my opinion. Then we've got the altcoins. And then that's the end of the cycle. And we've got Bitcoin, we're getting Ethereum, we've had XRP will go a bit more. But the altcoin market is next to set to explode. And that's when you get massive, massive moves in the market. And that's when it gets very, very exciting. And I think that'll happen in September, October, November, December. So it's all going to happen, in my opinion. Again, not financial advice, but it's getting to the very exciting part. Coming from Cisco Earnings, Vaz sent me. Hello, Vaz, and hello to Vaz's audience. Welcome in. Welcome into the Bitcoin all-time high stream. I am very happy to have you all here with us. I'm just reading your comments. Where were we? Thank you. Trump will fix the cannabis rules before he comes out. Thank you for that. Yes, ARB. Yes, we'll have a look at ARB, Master. You've done another super chat as well. We'll definitely have a look at ARB in a second. Do you not expect BlackRock to make a comment on XRP ETF after as well, considering they're going? Don't quite fully understand your question, but from what I can make out from it, I'll answer it from what I understand. I've seen reports that BlackRock have commented that they don't have a desire to bring out an XRP ETF. That's what some sources are saying. So I think they will. I think they're being a bit silly with that all, but they don't care if they're late to the party. They've got their Bitcoin and Ethereum one. I think they'll be a little bit late. I'm sure they'll get approved as soon as they apply for it when the others are approved. So I don't think they have any intent to do it now. That's what the sources are saying. But I think they'll come out with one later on. 2 days wait to unstake. It's not as terrible as some other places. I love the fact that there's no mining required for XRP. It uses it. Oh, I should turn off the notifications for that. I've got that meter going on there. They're leaving me out. Martyn and Vaz are having a secret conversation behind my back. I love the fact that there's no mining required for XRP. It uses a consensus protocol with trusted validators, making it fast. Yeah. It's energy efficient. It's not. There's no big energy usage. It's green. It's quick. It's fast. It's the way it should be, in my opinion. Sorry about that, for space. Hope everything works out, mate. With one door closed, another one is opening in my experience. Exactly. Thank you, Sab, for your support. Let's get pumpy, everyone. Yep, let's keep an eye on everything. I'm looking at Ethereum. I should be looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is dumping. I'm going to miss the all-time highs. Robinhood won't let you move your crypto off exchange into cold wallet for your information. I'm pretty sure they will. I haven't heard of that one before. I don't think that's true. Okay, let's do a chart request for ARB. Welcome in everyone from Vaz's stream. It's so lovely to have you here. I hope you enjoyed that earnings. What we're doing here is looking at some chart requests, and then we're going to be focusing on Bitcoin all-time highs. We're about less than 1% away. Ethereum is less than a few percent away from all-time highs. We're going to look at the Bullish IPO as well, and how that unfolded. Just the chart, and then the full analysis will come in the newsletter and also the morning forecast show. But I'm going to quickly do this request because Arbitrum is actually looking quite good. I actually bought some Arbitrum not too long ago, about a few days ago. Oh my God, it's up 20%. I bought this 3 days ago. I did not expect to look at this and for it to be up 20% on the day. That is crazy. I literally bought it 3 days ago. I'm happy with that. Mr. Make It Happen, you've become a member.
At Mr.Make_it__
Oh, you did it.
_ has become a member.
Okay, well, let me answer your question. So you said I was able to get approved and have shares of Bullish. I don't know the rules of how long I can sell it. So firstly, Mr. Make It Happen, can you confirm if you got it on Robinhood? Did you get them on Robinhood? And then he said, I don't want to sell. This is new to me. Can you help and explain? Yeah, I can try and guide you through it. Mr. Make It Happen, thank you for becoming a member. Did you buy it on Robinhood? Back to the chart request of Arbitrum. So Arbitrum came out in the bear market. It performed pretty well when everything else was performing quite badly, and it's just been going down. So it doesn't look brilliant from a chart analysis point of view, but you have to take into consideration that the fact this is all during a bear market and hasn't actually experienced a bull market yet. So the amount of money that's on the Arbitrum, I think, blockchain is quite significant. They do have quite a good product, and there is quite a lot of money on it. Market cap's $3 billion. Let me just go to our website quickly. The future of Ethereum. And the Arbitrum Foundation empowers the development and governance of Arbitrum technology and helps foster growth and success within the ecosystem. In all honesty, I just saw the sentiment around Arbitrum. I saw that they had a lot of money. on the Arbitrum network. And I thought this is something that will do well. And it is, in my opinion. Again, it's high risk. It's a one cryptocurrency by itself. But fundamentally, I like the look of it. Technically, it doesn't look brilliant, lower highs and lower lows, but you have to take into account the context of a bear market, and that's what happens during a bear market. I think it's found the bottom for this whole cycle. I think 24 cents was the bottom. I think Arbitrum can certainly go back to these highs it made in 2024, back at $2.50. That wasn't too long ago. I think it can certainly head back there. I actually have higher targets for Arbitrum. I think I'll take a Fibonacci from this level to this low, and I could possibly say $3.70 would be the bull market target in a proper bull market. But will I be waiting until that point to sell? Probably not. I'll be looking to take profits potentially at $2, which is about another 4x from these levels. Another point of resistance where I might consider taking profits, but probably not, would be about 76 cents. That is a level of resistance, depending on how much gain you want. 76 cents is the next level of resistance. Then you're probably looking at $1.24, but then you go into the targets where I might look to take profits, $2 and then $3.74. I think $3.74 is quite a realistic price target for this, but remember, it's not financial advice. Nothing is guaranteed. We can go into a bear market tomorrow. We can have a black swan event, but that's what's happening there. So thank you for your request, and I hope that helped. I think Arbitrum can really start pumping at least to 80 cents in the next few days as well. Once it gets going, it really gets going. This point of the cycle, I'm really tempted to. No, I don't even know where my phone's gone. I was going to join. No, I don't even know where it is. Don't worry about that. So let me read Mr. Make It Happen. He became a member. So glad to be new to the team. Yes, I did purchase on Robinhood and got approved, and then repurchased more at the 37 because 2 shares didn't get approved. I added more and waiting. Mr. Make It Happen, I don't know what you mean at all by that statement. It doesn't sound like you're making that makes sense to me. Let me read it again. Glad to be new to the team, and yes, I purchased on Robinhood and got approved. So yeah, thank you so much for joining. Lots of perks and benefits for becoming a member. You did purchase on Robinhood, okay, that helps, and you got approved. Brilliant. This is the part I get confused about. You said, and then repurchase more at $37. How would you have purchased at $37? You could only purchase at $37 if you got approved for the pre-IPO, which you did. But what do you mean you repurchased? You can't purchase any more at $37. It opened up at like $70 because 2 shares didn't get approved and I added more and waiting. So what price did you buy more at? It sounds like you would have bought more at a price much higher than $37. But let's ignore that part for now. So your question was about, let me go back to your original question, which I said I'll answer if you become a member, which was up here. I was able to get approved and have some shares of Bullish, and I don't know the rules of how long you can sell it. So the rules are, there is no legally binding thing. You can sell right now if you like. No one's going to come after you. Let me just go back to Bitcoin's price. I don't want to miss all-time highs. No, we are just down slightly now. No one's going to come after you if you sell your shares. What will happen is, I think the rule is, and I don't know the terms and conditions now, but from the research I did today, it looked like 60 days. If you sell, the rule is a 60-day rule. So if you sell and you flip the IPO, if you sell right now and you with your pre-IPO shares, what happens is for 60 days, you probably won't be able to participate in any other IPOs. Behind the scenes, Robinhood might take note of what you've done and that you flipped and might not want to give you as many shares or place some mini restrictions behind the scenes in your account. So nothing major. You're not breaking the law. You can take profits if you like. You just the main effect is you probably won't be able to participate in IPOs for an amount of time. So that's the rule, and that's just called a flipping rule. So the shares go to the people that actually want to hold it for a long term. So it doesn't turn into a pump and dump. If this is new to you, can it help you? So this is Bullish is a quite high risk stock. It's a singular stock. It's in a crypto market. It's for institutions. We don't have the earnings reports yet. We don't know how they're going to operate. We don't know what product announcements they have. It's an IPO. It's going to get overvalued to begin with most of the time, and then it's going to be very, very volatile. So that's what you're here to expect. So expect volatility. If you can handle the volatility, great. If you can't, then consider selling and taking the hit. not financial advice. But like Circle, it can go up 200, 300, 400, 500%. It's already done 300%. And it can also crash down 50, 70%. So it's a gamble you're taking place. If you're holding long term and you believe in the industry and believe in their product, then consider holding long term. If you're panicking and this is new to you and you don't know what you're doing, then the situation you're in is you've bought a stock which operates in the crypto market. It's an exchange. It makes money from trading fees. It makes money from partnerships. We will get more information as we go, and I'll be doing a deep dive into it tomorrow about exactly what I think post IPO as well. But hopefully I've answered your question about how long you can hold before you sell it. And if you can clarify the second part of your question, we can have a look at that as well. Bitcoin, we're keeping an eye out for Bitcoin at all-time highs. I'm keeping an eye on it right now. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. I think we're not going to catch Bitcoin all-time highs at this point. It's probably going to happen at market close, which is about 2 hours from now, and I don't know if I can manage to stay live that long, but I'll give you some final thoughts before we end the stream. Let me just see how many subscribers we're on. 58,875. If you haven't subscribed yet, let's see if we can get to 96,000 today. That would be amazing. Let me go back to your comments. What's your opinion on Toshi? I had nothing good about. I don't know much about it. Welcome to the stream, Martyn Racer. I hope you're okay. Coming from Cisco earnings, thank you, Vaz. RB is here. Vaz sent me, says Zaxay. Vaz sent Zaxay. Who else did Vaz send? Edge had been a rocket the past few weeks. I'll be fun time with XRP and crypto. With XRP and crypto in general becoming more widely adopted and not just speculation, will there still 100% be a bear market? Yeah, there will be. There's a bear market not only in the crypto market, but there's bear markets in the stock market. So I think your question is more like, will there be cycles? And I think there will be cycles until there's no longer cycles. So we have to go with that knowledge before we start changing our mind. I don't think it's going to be the exact same cycles. But it will rhyme, in my opinion. Will there be a bear market? 100% there'll be a bear market, Tony Adams. There's a bear market in every market. And why is that? Well, because the markets trade on emotion, and everyone's always going to be emotional. We're human beings, and that creates bear markets. Buddy just got Trevor 5, and he can't, and is arguing with customer services for a month. Maybe he's doing something wrong. I'll get my core wallet this week and try. And he can't. Trevor, you mean? I don't quite know what you mean. Why would he be arguing with customer services? My XRP from Robinhood is on a cold wallet. Yep, you can move your money from Robinhood on cold wallet. There is no issue doing that. Glad to be new to the team. And yes, I did purchase. Yes, we answered that. Wow, full party here. All Lucasade family. Yes, you can see all the members are in today's show. Sensei, not interested in XDC anymore? No, I am. I like XD. I'm interested in XDC. Why? What's it doing today? Smash 251 watching. Thank you, RB. We're keeping an eye on Bitcoin. We're hoping to get Bitcoin all-time highs on the stream. We're seeing if that can happen. It could happen. God bless Sensei. It's a live event. Jerry and Elba. Thank you so much for tuning in. Our prayers are always with Jerry and Elba. Yes, this is live, Jerry and Elba. Thank you for tuning in. Just trying to understand why he's having a hard time with Robinhood. He was able to remove from his others. No, he can remove from Robinhood, no problem. Unless he bought an ETF. ETFs you can't put in a ledger, but if you bought XRP, just send it to your wallet. God bless you, RB. How are you? Says Jerry and Elba. Can we get some love for Jerry and Elba in the chat? They are some lovely people, a big part of this family, and they're going through a tough time. So just some love for Jerry and Elba in the chat would be amazing. After taking profits from XRP after it pumps again, it's best to reinvest into small caps. ASAP, Sensei. I don't give advice. I don't know what you should do with your money. I don't know what your situation is. What would I do? I I don't know what I'll do. I'll tell you live on the show what I'll do when I'll do it. It depends on a lot of different factors. I'm playing chess. I've got, as Martyn says, I've got 50 steps ahead, but it depends on what the move is from the crypto market. Just like chess, if someone brings out a different move, then you explore the different opportunities. I can't go through every single thing that will happen in the crypto market and what I would do. But in theory, yes, I will be reinvesting some profits, and I'll be taking some profits away for the bear market as well. I'll be sort of investing in other cryptos with some of the XRP profits in theory. In most of the scenarios, but a significant amount would just be taken to the side for the bear market. Pay your taxes. Yeah, make sure you pay your taxes when you take your profits, or have some money on the side for your taxes. Otherwise, that won't be very good. My mum sends her love. Jaren Elba, I think it's Jaren Elba's daughter. Thank you so much. Send all the Lucasades love to your mother as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. We always have them in our prayers, and yourself as well. If I had 30 shares of Bullish on IPO and then bought another 10, if I had 30 shares of Bullish on IPO and then bought another 10 after it opened, then can I sell 10 shares with no problem? Correct. I think so. I think that is what happens. Detail. Oh, it's Lisa. Lisa, we send our love to you as well and our prayers. I pre-ordered 13 Bullish, got approved for 11. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's very good. Most people like order 13 and get 1, or order 100 and get 10. So you got very, very lucky. So congratulations. What do you think of FIG? No thoughts on that at the moment. 2 leftover shares. I'm on log at 37 and stayed. Replace order limits still available. Excuse me. If 2 are left over, I don't know exactly how Robinhood orders works, but I don't think you can remove them if it's still at a limit order. Stayed, replace order limit still available. I guess that means that if it drops back down to $37, you might be able to buy some more. So it just looks like a limit order has been placed for you at $37. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I don't think it means anything at all. Are we going to have you through when rate cuts happen? I think so, even though it's not the best. Even though cutting rates doesn't equal an amazing economy. In fact, mortgage rates actually go up when you cut rates. The long end actually starts to go up. So we're not going to get into the economics, but I guess to your question, probably because the retail market sentiment will go, this is amazing. Rate cuts are happening. This is great for the markets. And then, in fact, the retail will get very excited, and then the institutions, even though they know what's going on behind the scenes and it might not be the best thing, they will play with those emotions and they'll pump up the market just so that they dump it and make money on the way up and down. What's the opinion on Toshi here? Good things. I don't have any opinion. Bitcoin hit all-time high already. No, it hasn't. I'm watching it live. Keep strong, Jerry, but yes. Could that be to do with money? Could be that with the money supply, M2 money supply, money flowing in already into Bitcoin, and alts are until rate cut decided upon. They think they're pricing in NFA. Money supply normally going up will help the crypto market. Bitcoin is trying to pump up again. We're keeping an eye on it all. Aerodrome Finance is doing well. Thank you, Saab. Oh, yeah, you did request this the other day, didn't you? Aerodrome. Aerodrome Finance. How's it doing? Up 11% today. Congratulations on that. Yeah, it's following. Yeah, as we said, next target's looking like around $2 mark. Congratulations to you, Saab. Qubit, AI, crypto, and chance. Can you look into this? Bozeman, if you want me to do a chart request, you can do a $4.99 super chat. Jerry and Albert, I love all the love in the chat for them. What do you think Bitcoin could drop to if in the full-blown bear market? Oof, well, it depends where it tops out. If it tops out here, it can probably drop down to 60,000, 50,000. But I think it's going to go up to 200, 250,000, or at least 150,000. I can't really answer that question until we see where it goes, but I think it'll go sub 100,000 in a bear market, wherever we go. Jerry and Alba, lots of prayers for Jerry and Alba in the chat. I'm telling you guys, Definitive has a great looking. I'm telling you guys, Definitive has great looking profit taking. Don't know what you mean by that. Mr. Make It Happen, it still allows me to adjust my pre-order purchase, and it says listed as limit price of $37. I had more money, so added more to that pre-order in my log, and it said it will be processed opening Thursday. Oh, so did you run out of money? Did you have no more money in your account? And then, interesting, I've never heard of this. I don't think many people will experience this. So did you have your whole allocation accepted, and now it's giving you another chance to buy at $37 tomorrow? That's what it sounds like. And at that point, I have no experience in that. I imagine if you add the money to your account, it might go through tomorrow and you'll be very lucky. Sensei, you're the best, says Just to. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for the responses and patience. No worries, Mr. Make It Happen. I want to help you sort this out. Thank you for your love and prayers. My mum and dad say you are their family, so thank you, my brothers and sisters. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. Yes, we are all an online family here together, here to support each other. Jerry and Elba are a big part of our family, and we always wish them the best. And now, so are you, Lisa. You are part of the family. Look at the daily. Look at the daily for Edge. According to you, how high can bullish go in a month? Okay, $200. It can go. That's how high it can go. How low can it go? It can go to $37 if it wants. But we'll do a full analysis on bullish tomorrow. But let's have a quick look at the bullish chart.
Zach donated $5 through a super chat. Can you look at BCH Bitcoin Cash, money with wings emoji, please?
Yes, we can. Zach8, thank you very much for your super chat. We'll be ending the show soon, so what we're going to do is just do some chart requests. If we have no more chart requests and Bitcoin doesn't look like it's making all-time high, we will end it. Oh, we've got another one. There we go.
Bonzoman24 donated $4.99 through a super chat. Qubit AI Crypt, can you look into this? A chart request was not what I wanted, but okay, let's see what it says.
Okay. Bonzoman, well, either way, we'll look into it now. Thank you very much for your super chat. Yeah, what we're going to do is keep an eye on Bitcoin. If it doesn't look like it's going to put in an all-time high, it did just have a sudden pump there on Bitstamp. We just had a sudden pump there on Bitcoin. If it doesn't look like it's going to do an all-time high, we'll end the stream. So if you want the stream to continue and hopefully catch the Bitcoin pump, you can do a super chat. You don't even have to do a chart request, you can just do a super chat. But let's keep an eye on Bitcoin over here. Let me have it open in this screen here. And in the meantime, I'm going to go look at that first request we just had from Zach8. Thank you. Bitcoin Cash is the request. BCH. This is an interesting one, even though I'm not very bullish on holding this long term. When Bitcoin pumps, Bitcoin Cash, previously at some point, just like Ethereum Classic goes up, Bitcoin Cash does well. And they're both just forks of the token itself. But how's Bitcoin Cash been doing? Yeah, it's been doing well. Broken out of this downtrend. Zach8 likes these little classic tokens, whether it's Litecoin or Bitcoin Cash. They're just in the background, never get the spotlight, but they do perform quite well, slowly. And Bitcoin Cash is the same sort of category as Litecoin and Ethereum Classic, where you're looking at $636. You are just at resistance now, but as soon as that breaks, I think you'll go to $713 and then $1,000. And then just like Ethereum Classic did pretty well, maybe you'll start going up to $1,500. I'm not as bullish on Bitcoin Cash than I am on Ethereum Classic, just because Ethereum Classic actually put in a new all-time high. Bitcoin Cash hasn't last cycle, but I do think the target would be above $1,000 for Bitcoin Cash. Not my favorite token, but the chart analysis is saying $1,000 would be next, and then possibly maybe $1,000, $400, depending on where we are on the cycle. So thank you, Zach8 very much. The trend is very much the upside. Look at all this trend all the way to the upside. Right now we're looking at Bitcoin very close now. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Bitcoin Cash, very nice uptrend. right now just at the resistance at $635. Why you've seen that sell off today, but the next real target is closer to $1,000 for Bitcoin Cash. Keeping an eye on Bitcoin, let's go back to it. We might get it now. We might get it now. Here we go. Let me go. This is the daily time frame. You can see that's the previous all-time high. That's where that line is. Let me put a little alert on this as well, where we get a cross. We will hear a ring, hopefully. Okay, let me go into the 15-minute time frame. Here we go. Bitcoin all-time highs is going to happen. It looks like it's going to happen. Here we go. Pump music is coming on. Smash that like button. Pump music is here.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together
and we're nearly at 96,000 subscribers. So hit the like button, share it out. We're about to witness Bitcoin all-time highs. We'll have a look at it. Thank you very much. We're about to do it. Bitcoin all-time highs is in sight, less than 0.3% away. Smash the like button. Once you've done that, go into the comment section and smash the like button there. Watch the screen. I'll do it for you now so you know what I'm talking about.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time to light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Here we go, we're on Bitcoin all-time high watch. It's looking quite strong now. If we break through the previous highs of about an hour ago, we could look at all-time highs. So let's keep an eye on it. If you do smash the like button, it pushes Bitcoin higher. I guarantee it.
Phoenix. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings and rise from the ashes.
Okay, so it got close. It got very close. Thank you everyone for hitting the like button. What happened there was a massive 0.6% drop in less than an hour. And then in the last about 20 minutes, we've actually got a recovery of 0.58%. So the strength is coming back to Bitcoin. I thought we weren't going to get it, but now it's looking more likely we're going to get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it on the screen next to me while I make sure I cover your requests. So I've got a couple more coming through. So Qubit AI crypto. Oof. I think we need to keep an eye on Bitcoin here. I'll keep an eye on my other screen. Qubit AI. Qubit USD. Qubit. A chart request. Can you give me the ticker symbol, please? Because I can't find anything under the ticker symbol Qubit unless you're looking at this trading at $13. Don't think it's this because this looks very weird. Yeah, can you confirm to me what the ticker symbol is? Qubit AI crypto, yeah, AI crypto, AI USD. I'm sure there's a token called AI, but is that the one you want? Can you just clarify that to me, Bonzo Man? That would be greatly appreciated. The next one was a $2 super chat, so we're not going to do a full chart analysis, but I'll give you my thoughts on bullish. I mean, we don't really have a chart to do analysis on. But we'll go into the 15-minute time frame and do an analysis. So Bullish has been a very, very, very successful IPO. They raised a lot of money. They firstly wanted to IPO around $30 to $32. They in fact actually IPO'd at $37. They only wanted to issue 23 million shares. They issued 30 million shares. And I said the warning was the pumps would be less because of the fact that there's been more shares issued and at a higher price, so the valuation is higher. But even with that being said, we actually pumped over 300% today with Bullish, so I want to congratulate everyone first. But you've said you're at a loss, so you must have bought on the way up. So all I can say to you is make sure you learn this lesson about FOMOing. If you're watching our show earlier, we were making clear that FOMO is probably the worst thing to do. If you're at a loss, well, you're at a loss. You have to choose. Do you want to hold it and hopefully get higher prices? We think it can probably go higher. Or if it goes lower, are you going to kick yourself? If you're going to kick yourself, then and you can't afford to lose it, then you might want to before it goes any lower, you might want to take your position out. When you buy stocks, you have to make sure you're investing for the long term. You know what you're buying, and it doesn't matter if it goes up, down, or sideways. So right now, there is no chart analysis I can do on Bullish because it's just come out. I'll be comparing this to Circle. It will be in the newsletter tomorrow morning. So if anyone hasn't subscribed to the newsletter, there is the link with the 1 week free trial. I'll be doing a full analysis on Bullish, comparing it to Circle, but it'll be for the premium members only. And if you want that analysis, but you don't want to pay for it, well, you've got 1 week free trial on that link, so you can have it, see the analysis tomorrow, and then unsubscribe if you really hate the newsletter that much. But I'm sure you will enjoy the newsletter. But that's my thoughts. I have to go back to Bitcoin. That wasn't a full chart analysis, so there we go. You've got a question? Of course I'll answer that.
622 donated $1.99 through a super chat. Will BLSH go any higher? Should I hold it?
Thank you so much for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. I'll of course answer your question, but I'm not here to just give you fake answers. I want to give you the real answers. I don't know. I cannot tell the future. And questions like that are unfortunately not the questions you should ask once you've invested in something. You should be prepared for the upside, the downside, and the sideways action. It shows me you don't have confidence in your investment. It shows me you don't really want to be holding it, and you're nervous, which isn't the traits you want when you're a serious investor. So my advice to you would be research more before you buy something. Read the newsletter, read some news sources, read the balance sheets, the prospectus, understand what you're investing in, and then be confident in your investment. When you make an investment, you want to be confident in it. Things can change, markets can change, and then you can change your opinion over time, but be very confident in your investment. Be prepared for the upside, downside, sideways action. If you're not confident in your investment, then you're always going to be on the edge. Are you going to FOMO more and buy more on the way up? Are you going to panic sell when it comes down and then it's going to go all the way back up? Be confident of your investment. Unfortunately, I would love to make up an answer and say, yes, bullish is 100% going to go higher, or no, it's going to go down, and yes, you should definitely hold it. I cannot give you any of that information because that will be breaking regulations of any country. That would be me giving you financial advice, and I cannot do that. So unfortunately, I can't give you an answer to what you should do. My thoughts are bullish will probably go higher, but if it goes down 50-60%, I'm also prepared for it, and Martyn's prepared for it. Should you hold it? I'm holding it. Should you hold it? I have no idea what your circumstances are, and even if I did, unfortunately, as I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not your financial advisor, I can't answer that question. But thank you for the question, and I hope your next investment you're more confident in. Qubit is at 0.007. It starts in July 2025. Okay, Bozo man, let's see if we can find it. If it's not on TradingView, I can't have a look at it. I think you've changed the spelling there, so might be there. Qubit. Qubit, sorry. Qubit. And is it a crypto? Bozo man, is it a crypto? No, that's Quant Qubit. Is it a crypto, Bozo man? Can you let me know? I don't think we have it. I don't think we can do it. Qubit USD. Can you let me know? Is it a crypto or is it a stock? Hi Sensei, what's your thought on ETH all-time high before Bitcoin? No, I think Bitcoin will make an all-time high before ETH. We're literally like 0.5% away from an all-time high, or actually even less. We were just 0.2% away from an all-time high on Bitcoin. Ethereum's a few percent away, so I think it'll be Bitcoin. Jerry and Elba said, wow, Sensei, that was an awesome answer. Thank you so much. I'm glad you thought so. That makes me happy. Thank you. Bozo Man said, yes, it's a crypto. Bozo Man, I'm so sorry, but if it's not on Trading 212, I cannot have a look at it, and it just means it's probably a micro cap crypto. So QBI, yeah, it's not on TradingView. It means there's not enough chart data for me to even do a chart analysis. And I don't, we'll see, just because you have done a super chat, I feel bad. We don't normally do this. If it's not on TradingView, we don't have a look at it, but I'll see if I can find it on CoinMarketCap. And you said it was trading at 7 cents. You see how bad, I mean, there's one of the same ticker symbol, Qubit. It's the 1,000th coin. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But that's at 12 cents, or 1.5 cents. You're looking at 0.07. So you're looking at this one. It's number 6,700 crypto. I have absolutely no thoughts on this. I cannot give you any thoughts on this. This is an absolute micro cap. This is the smallest one we've ever looked at. I think the market cap is 190,000. Yeah, I cannot do a chart analysis on that. Sorry, 190,000. It's not dollars, million.
899 donated £3 through a super chat. JASMY, please.
Thank you, EEE. We'll have a look at JASMY. Yeah, Bozo Man, I'm so sorry. It's on CoinMarketCap. But yes, I know it's on CoinMarketCap, but it's trading at a market cap for $190,000. That is absolutely mental. There's literally a 1% chance of survival for this token, and that's why if it does survive, you might be in for a million X on this token. We're not talking 190 million. We're talking about a $190,000 market cap. I mean, someone buys $5,000 worth of this token, it will move in price. Yeah, it's crazy. I wish you the very best of luck, but there's not even a chart for this, really. Yeah, it did come out in... Wait, the company starts in July 2025. 0.007. I have more in my portfolio, says Martyn. Yeah, sorry, I can't do an analysis on Qubit. This is... Should I buy it all? No, please, Martyn, do not buy all of Qubit. Please do not do that. Please don't do that, Martyn. Here we go. Bitcoin is pumping. We are now officially going to get an all-time high. I think we were just 0.03%. Please don't dub Bitcoin. What are you doing? I think it wants the pump music. Here we go. We're going to put the pump music on and Bitcoin's going to get all-time highs. Bozo Man said, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong one. Qubit. Tell me which one it is, because I've typed in Qubit and, oh, I've zoomed in too much. We've got this one here, but that's not trading at 0.007. That's trading at 0.12. And you told me it's trading at 0.007. The other one was closer to that. This is trading at 0.012. It's way too late in the evening for me to try and understand what you mean. This one's trading at 0.012. Shall we buy it or shall we do it? Martyn, please, no, don't do it. Don't. It's not even the right one. I did the wrong one. It's not even the right one. We're going to pump it up.
Donated $5 through a super chat. Please do a chart on XDB.
Here we go. We're close to all-time highs now. 123,000. We're asking you to hit the like button. We're asking you to subscribe while we watch. Hopefully the music pumps Bitcoin up to all-time highs. Let's see. We didn't manage to do it. How long is this going to take? I am going to fall asleep live on the show. I was literally in bed and then I got up and thought, what am I doing? Bitcoin's going to all-time highs. I made a promise. I have to keep it. And I came live and now Bitcoin is going back down. Let me go back to your comments. As long as the questions and the super chats keep coming in, I'm going to stay live. As soon as there's no more questions, then we will be ending the show because I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. I can't sit here all night. JASMY was the next request. Thank you very much for your request. If you want to do a chart request, we'll stay live as well as we'll stay live as well as do your chart. JASMY says, EE has asked for JASMY. Funny enough, I hold JASMY, but I'm down about 80% on JASMY, or about 50%. I didn't even buy it at the peak. I bought it a few months ago. I don't think it's the best token out there. It doesn't really do anything. It's actually more of a meme token at this point. However, at that last part of the bull market, or even when everything else is going a bit crazy, JASMY can certainly pump. So, and it doesn't look like the worst chart I've ever seen either. I think we can look at a better chart though. Here we go. Yeah, so currently support is about 0.016. We're lucky we've actually already done the chart analysis on this. So the support is at 0.016. That's where I would be buying some more. And it looks like we've got higher, keeping an eye on Bitcoin as well. Yeah, but it looks like we've got higher highs, higher lows, lower highs. So that seems to be coming in for a chart pattern of a breakout towards the upside. That breakout will probably take JASMY all the way up to 0.027. Once that breaks, then you're looking at higher levels, potentially 5 cents. My targets for the bull market, if we do get that explosive altcoin season, will be around 7 cents, 12 cents, 16 cents, even towards 20 cents if you're really lucky. But I'll start selling around 8 cents. This is a high risk, high reward token. It doesn't really have much utility, but I'm sure it will pump when altcoins pump. So Your support's at 1.5 cents. Your next resistance is at 2.7 cents. And where I'll be looking to start taking profits will be around 7 cents, 12 cents, 16 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents. That will be how I'll be laddering out my JASMY position. So good luck to you. And the chart analysis was already there prepared for us. The next one was XDB. Did we ever get a response for the correct token? And even if we did, neither of them look like tokens we can have a look into. Qubit, 0.07 yet. None of them were at that price. CoinMarketCap, yes, it is there. Okay, which company started 2025? 0.007. You're looking at the wrong one. 0.007. Well, I showed you on the screen. I don't know what else I can do. Qubit. You've told me the ticker symbol is Qubit. Here is the options. I am on CoinMarketCap. None of them are trading at 0.007. None of these tokens called Qubit, and it's concerning that there's so many called Qubit, are trading at 0.07. There's not much else I can do. And unfortunately, I'm wasting too much time on it now because I only do them on TradingView anyway. So I've tried to look at it. You're telling me I'm wrong, and I'm looking at the wrong one, and it's there, but I can't see it. And I really do apologize because I'd love to have a look at it, but there's not much we can do even if we see it on CoinMarketCap. I'm sure it is somewhere, but maybe the price is wrong. I've done my best. If you're on Premium Discord, send me a message and hopefully we can do it in the morning forecast show. I really do want to do the request for you, but I can't find it right now. JASMY, please do a chart on XDB. Oh God, here we go. Can we find this one? XDB. Yep, it's on CoinMarketCap. I assume you're talking about the crypto. If you guys do chart requests, if you can clarify to me if you're looking at a stock or a crypto, it really does help. But I assume this is a crypto. XDB, I'm keeping an eye on Bitcoin in the background. We're hovering around 100, just below 123,000 as well on that. So hopefully we catch the all-time highs. Let me go over here, make sure everything's running smoothly. Bozo Man, maybe another day. We will get it, Bozo Man. One day we will look at that crypto. One day we will find it. Just not at 11:30 UK time. I can't find it. I've tried my best. I can't find it. Please do a chart on XDB. Yes, so this is XDB on CoinMarketCap. You've got a very solid base. I think this is the last request. So if we don't have any more chart requests, by the time we finish this, we'll wrap up the show. So if you do want a chart request, you can do a $4.99 super chat. As long as it's on Trading 212 and we find it, we can do your chart request. Chart requests are never financial advice. They're just my thoughts and opinions from a technical chart perspective. So you've got support there. You've got resistance up here. When was this released? Back in 2021. So you had your bull cycle. Oh God, I don't think you're ever going to see prices up here. Never, ever, ever again, in my opinion. Look at that all-time high. Oh God, this token is a disaster, an absolute disaster. This is some of these tokens you look at and you just look at it and go, oh my God. This token is down 99.99%. That's what we're looking at. It was at 80 cents. Now it's at 0.00067 cents. It went from 80 cents down to 0.00067 cents. Isn't that enough?
Ataliasa86 donated $4.99 through a super chat. What is going on with ASMAI crypto? Is this coin a scam?
Alasa, thank you very much. I'll look into it. Sounds like a scam, but a lot of cryptos sound like a scam, and probably most of them are. But I'll look at it and I'll hopefully try and give you an answer on that. So this crypto looks like it's a scam as well. It's down 99.99%. doesn't mean you can't make some money on it. In fact, what's the market cap of this? 11 million. It's an $11 million market cap coin. This can be very volatile. Please proceed with caution. This can pump 1,000% in a day. It can dump 50% within a day. The good news is you've actually recently been accumulating between these two levels. So if you do break out from 0.001, that's one less naught, you are looking at potentially going to 0.002. So that is a possibility. That's what I'll be targeting. However, I wouldn't really touch this with a barge pole if I don't know the fundamentals behind the token. Oh God.
Brian Hallman donated $5 through a super chat.
On CoinSpot.
DeFi crypto on CoinSpot.
CoinSpot? Is that an exchange? Why are we getting is like the weirdest crypto requests today? DeFi chain. So we can't look at anything that's not on CoinMarketCap. Why are we getting requests for $5-6 million market cap tokens today? I've never seen chart requests like it. This token's 11 million. The other token was 11 million. One was 160,000. We've just got one that's not even on a normal exchange. What's going on today, guys? Oh, is everyone gambling? What's happening? What's happened to the normal requests? The high utility tokens? Oh, DeFi chain. Right. I think we've got DeFi chain. Do we? What's the ticker symbol? DeFi USD. Is the ticker symbol DeFi? Brian, please let me know what the ticker symbol is. So XDB chain, very high risk, highly volatile. It's never going to recover to all-time highs. Don't even think about it. It's down 99.99% from the all-time highs. It's trading at $11 million market cap. Please proceed with caution. I wouldn't put any more than I can afford to lose. And I mean that. I'm not talking in the sense of XRP. Don't put any more than you can afford to lose. I'm talking in the sense that this is likely to go to zero. But in the meantime, I don't want you to get annoyed at me if it goes up. Tokens like this can go up 500, 600, 7% up, 700% up in a day. I'll be looking at a break at 0.001 to potentially target 0.002 for a bigger gain. It's accumulating between these two levels, but please don't put in more than you can afford to lose. This is, when I look at it, I don't know anything about the fundamentals. If I knew the people that ran the project, maybe I'd be a bit more excited about it. But to me, I wouldn't be putting in that much money at all. It'll be a very small amount of my portfolio. But you do what's right for you. I don't want to put you off it if you know more about it than I do. But the chart analysis, you could be accumulating here and heading up to 0.002. But at some point, the trend is your friend and the trend is towards the downside. So this is definitely trending towards zero. Let me go back to Bitcoin. After all, this is the Bitcoin watch party. We're trying to get to all-time highs. Oh, it's happening. 123,000. We're very close to it now. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We are holding these levels. We can get it before I fall asleep live on the show. We might get Bitcoin all-time highs before I fall asleep live on the show. So that which one did we just do? We did XD. Oh, here we go. Let's put the music so we wake. I need to wake up with the music. Here we go. 123,000. You can see all-time highs are just that line right above us. Gonna get it? I don't know. It's trying, but is it trying hard enough? I don't know. Maybe it prefers the other song.
The year
Let's
is
see.
1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony until one day a young man catches fire.
This is Phoenix. Oh, it does.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix,
Oh, we might get it. We might get it. We've got the daily, the highest price of the day right now.
in a flash, you spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
I've got a magnet on the screen. Hopefully the price comes up to it. The all-time high is indicated with that line on the screen.
And you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let their ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fire for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you trans.
Someone saying in the chat, we've already hit an all-time high today on Bitcoin. That is incorrect. That is wrong information. We haven't.
Fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
The magnet's working. The magnet is working.
Get up and let you drown, but you don't stop. You show you're a phoenix. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Come on, Bitcoin. You can do it. Let me go to bed. Did we do it? Did you guys smash the like button? Did you subscribe? Well, the magnet's working. We're going up slowly, very, very slowly, at least holding 123,000 as we speak. It's moving a little bit more. Let me just see. XDB is the one we did, right? That's the one we've just done. XDB chain, yes, it is. The next one is RB is putting the magnets in the chat. I love it. Let me just keep an eye on Bitcoin, but we do have another chart request. I think is our last one. What's going on with AI crypto? We have to go back to Bitcoin because Bitcoin is about to hit all-time highs. I'm sorry, we have to just go back to Bitcoin. The magnet is in full effect. The magnet came out and it's in full effect. If Bitcoin hits all-time highs now that we got the magnet out, the magnet is going to be sacred. This magnet is working right now. Ever since we've got the magnet out, If we hit all-time highs right now, I need magnet emojis. Oh my god, look at the magnet. Look at the magnet. The magnet is what the magnet. We've done it. We've done it. Bitcoin all-time highs. The magnet's done it. The all-time highs, all-time highs, all-time highs. The magnet. Look at the magnet. I want everyone to spam a magnet emoji in the chat. A magnet emoji in the chat. Look at that candlestick for this magnet. We're gonna have to put the music on. Magnet emojis in the chat. Everyone go crazy with the magnet emoji. Bitcoin has just done an explosive breakout ever since the magnet came out.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded. No.
I want to see magnet emojis in the chat. The magnet did it. Bitcoin all-time highs. We did it live on the show. We didn't miss it. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
It's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst.
We're going to put the magnet away. The magnet is now special. We don't get it out on any occasion. The magnet has been put away. It did its job. It got Bitcoin to explode past its all-time high. The power of the magnet shall never be challenged again.
Electric Booty.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Over time, no light your fires for it.
We did it. All-time highs for Bitcoin. Target now is 125 to 130,000.
Thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Please celebrate in the comment section with the magnet emoji, and also hit the like button on the stream. Come and celebrate with the emojis over here as well, where you can go and click one of them to celebrate.
Let you drown, but you don't stop. You show you're a phoenix.
Martyn is loving it with the magnet emoji. Spam the magnet emoji, guys. It did its job. Seen a chat like it. You guys were here to witness the power of the magnet. We're not going to use that very often, but when it comes out, you can see what it does. You guys were here to witness it. Thank you very much. We got Bitcoin all-time highs as soon as the magnet came out. A massive candle. I mean, go and replay that. Someone should definitely go and clip that. That's the power of the magnet. I was keeping that somewhere safe for a day like today. You heard what I was saying. I said, I'm tired. I need to go to bed. and I had to get the magnet out. Some of you are asking me in the chat, why did I not get it out a couple months ago? Well, I never needed to. I had to call in emergency. I had to call in the magnet. The magnet came and it gave us all-time highs. Now I can do the final requests and give you my final thoughts on Bitcoin. But now you know about the magnet. You guys are going to be pestering me to get the magnet out for all your favorite tokens now. You're going to tell me to get the magnet out so you can go long. You're going to tell me to get the magnet out so XRP hits all-time highs. You're going to tell me to flip the magnet over and bring a stock down you don't like. Don't start doing that. That's going to annoy me. The magnet only comes out when I say it comes out. Okay, there was a few more requests I missed. One was ASM AI Crypto, ASM USD, Assemble AI. And that is this one we're looking at. We'll do a quick request. Bitcoin is still going up, 123,600 now. It's accelerating. We'll come back to that in a second. Just doing a chart request. If there's no more chart requests, we'll be ending the show once I give you my final thoughts on Bitcoin. ASM. Remember, I've got quite a lot of experience. When I look at a chart, I can tell whether I like it or not, something I'd invest in or not. This, unfortunately, would fall into the category of something I'm not too interested in. Doesn't mean it can't do big moves, 100% moves, 200% moves. Martyn is loving the magnet emoji. We'll go back to that in a second. This one is not something I'd look to invest in. It's too up and down. It's corrected over 99%. Probably, I mean, you take this high to that low, you're looking at a 97% correction. Too pumpy and dumpy for me. DeFi.
At Brian
Oh, thank you. I did see that, Brian. I was coming on to that.
Through a super chat. DeFi can ticker equals DFI.
Thank you so much for another super chat. We will come on to that right after this. But you do look like you have support at around 1 cent. You have just completely dumped from this 6 cents move. If I was looking at this and I wanted to find another level to get out, it would probably line up with the 618 around 4 cents. So your next target is 4 cents. I wouldn't really bother looking at all these other levels you've been to in the past unless you are a gambler, which you probably would be if you're investing in something like this. $30 million market cap. Again, it's a small token. If you believe in it, I don't want to put you off, and because tokens like this are the ones that can potentially do 100x's. But looking at it, the chart analysis is a chart analyst who would look at this would not touch it. And that's what I'm doing right now, is a chart analysis, not a gamble. But if you are looking to buy it, some levels I'd potentially take profit are, if I'm holding for the long term and it does do a pop that I'm looking for, about 4 cents, then I'll be looking around 7 cents, then I'll be looking at 14 cents. I can't imagine it'll go any higher than that. And on the lower end of things, I'll be looking at support around 1.2 cents. Then let me just go back to Bitcoin before we come back to the last request we have. And if we don't have any more after this, we'll end it. Bitcoin is at $123,500. Wow. Can't believe what the magnet did there. Brian says DeFi chain. So you said the ticker symbol was the ticker symbol, let me find it, was DFI USD. Let's see how this looks. I'll go on to the 1 week time frame. I'll close my eyes and I'll open it. I'll close my eyes, make sure this looks, and then I'll open it. Hopefully I can see the whole chart. Do I like it or do I not like it? Oh, I can't see it. Oh, yeah, I don't like it. So another one of those tokens, it's probably down 99.9%. What's it down? But I'm glad you've even said you think it's a dumpy token. Yeah, it's down 99%. You're probably never going to see a price of $5 ever again on this token. That was back in 2021. This token is pretty much dead. All it does is make lower lows and lower highs. This actually looks pretty bad, like very bad. The market cap is probably very low, $5 million market cap. Yeah, this project seems to be dead. Some people will come in and manipulate this and you might get 100%, 200, 500% gains, but it's probably going all the way down to zero. So good luck to you. Unfortunately, there's definitely, the chart analysis I can tell you is there is support down here at 0.004. If that breaks, you're probably going to make another 50% move towards the downside. If it does pump from this support, if you're in this and you're looking to take some profit, profits, then I probably would look no further than maybe about 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, 7 cents. And that's probably the highest you'll go for DFI. Again, it really doesn't look good. $5 million market cap. I can't really do chart analysis on something that small. So let me go back to Bitcoin. If you do want a last minute chart request, do let me know. At least with all my experience, I can look at a chart and tell you exactly my thoughts on it. And hopefully if you join the Discord, you can do it all yourself as well. Magnet came out, Bitcoin made all-time highs. I was saving that for a rainy day, and today was a rainy day. So, no, Bitcoin has not hit an all-time high. Now it has. There we go. All the magnets in the chat. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, look at all these magnets. Now Ethereum pushing up to an all-time high. Yep, that will be next. It's great to see Bitcoin make another all-time high. It solidifies we're in a bull market, and it solidifies that we are going to where we thought we should be going. Magnets are in the chat. Martyn is even getting involved. We love it. Zach Zay is loving the Phoenix song. Just trying to get through these comments. Get your magnet out on XRP, please. No, I'm saving it for a rainy day. The magnet pulled me in, says James. DeFi ticker. Thank you so much, Brian. You were right. Most likely a dumpling coin, but I'm curious. No, at least you know what it is. If you know what it is, some people look at these tokens and go, this is the token that's going to change my life. I'm going to put my life life savings into it. And that's when you need to be really concerned. But at least if you're looking at these tokens, they might pop. And if you know what you're looking at, a pumpy dumpy token where you might make some money, at least you know what you're investing in. Marathon Digital Charts, if you want to do a super chat, we can have a look at that. AI crypto is used in NFTs and is part of the what they're building. Thank you for that. Hey Sensei, hello everyone. XRP is the holy grail of crypto. Yep, it's very late there, Sensei. Yep, we're just coming up to midnight here and it's been a very, very long day. Recently, I haven't even been doing as much as Martyn. I don't know why I'm tired, but my sleep has just got shorter and shorter and shorter. Oh God, I don't know what's going on. XRP is the holy grail. You guys forget there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. It's not even the live streams, and talking this much during a stream is quite exhausting. New mug ideas, bullish on bullish. Martyn loves Ethereum, but in all honesty, this is the best job in the world. I couldn't have dreamed of being able to share this Bitcoin all-time high moment with 200 people. I used to watch YouTube channels, which I didn't even like that much. What they were doing and how they were scamming their audience, and I wanted to share these moments with someone. So I'd join other YouTube channels 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago to share those moments with other people, and I couldn't have dreamed of having 200 people watching me to share the Bitcoin all-time highs. I would have dreamed of doing this, and now I'm doing it. It's so surreal. So I love it. So I'm joking around about the sleep. Of course, I am a bit tired, but I'm not complaining. I love it. I love every moment of it. And I appreciate every single one of you tuning in.
Ed Mark Suave 25 donated $2 through a super chat. Marathon Digital Chart, please.
Mark Suave, thank you so much for the super chat. But the minimum price is $4.99, and I'm not trying to be rude. If we had time, we'd do it. We'd certainly do it. But other people will start asking questions on why have you done a chart request for $2 when I'm paying $4.99. So if you want to top it up, we can do it for you now. If not, we will be ending the show. But I do appreciate it. If it's going to all-time high, yeah, I think ETH will go to an all-time high. Let's have a quick look at the chart. And I don't think you're a member either. No. If you're a member, we would let it slide. One of the perks of being a member. Oh, here we go. Ethereum going to an all-time high. Where is the all-time high? Yeah. Ethereum going to an all-time high. Yeah, you are a couple percent away now. This is great. I've been dreaming about this moment for a while. The crypto market, the bull market is in full swing, and it's happening. And the next few months are going to be critical. So make sure you have subscribed and make sure you have hit the like button. We'll do it next. Mark Suave, we'll do it next. Do you mean on like stream? Yeah, we're live every single morning, 2 hours before the opening. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, is there someone else? No, same person. Oh, thank you, Mark. Let's do it.
25 donated
Marathon.
$5 through a super chat. Marathon.
Thank you very much. I hope you understand that. Really do appreciate it. So, I spelled that wrong. Marathon. Bitcoin mining company. Marathon Digital, isn't it? Marathon Digital. What's the ticker for Marathon Digital? Let me find out. Marathon Digital ticker.
At Alicia Lagispada donated $49.99 through a super chat. I just want to say thank you for the integrity of this channel.
Oh, Alicia, thank you so much. Yeah, that's the one thing that we care about the most. Oh, $49. I thought it was $4.99. It's $49. Oh my God. I didn't even realize. You can tell I'm tired. What the hell? Thank you so much. We have put you on the top session super chat there at $49.99. Really do appreciate it. You are very close to the top all-time super chatter. You are now recognized as the top session super chatter. Really do appreciate that, and that comment is very kind as well. We will never sell ourselves out to stupid sponsor for money or crypto sponsorship. All these scams that other people do, we will never do it. And you know how truthful we are. So really do appreciate it. Thank you for being such a great member of the channel, Alicia. I just want to say thank you for the integrity of the channel. Really do appreciate it. $49.99. What a great super chat. What were we doing? We're doing marathon. Yeah, here we go. Ticker symbol MARA, I think. So here we go. Can't believe the super chat. No problem. No. Okay. Martyn gets more on-call super chat. Yeah, Martyn always gets more super chats. But I got the $49.99. I love it. Let me just go through your comments and then we'll end with Marathon Holdings if there's no other requests. AR cryptos. It was Marathon today. Yeah, MARA, thank you. Yep, I've got it up. I'll have you do ICP in the morning so you can get some rest now. Energy investments, don't worry. I can keep going. I can probably keep going for hours, to be honest. I don't actually mind being here in a chill environment talking to you guys. If I was doing a full show where I've got everything prepared, newsletters, this, that, and the other, this would be a struggle, but we're having quite a relaxed show. Big dump starting. Is Bitcoin dumping? Well, I'll look at that in a second. It's because I took the magnet away. It's not going to get attracted to anything anymore. Mara. No, we broke that wall, and I think 130 to 135,000 will be next. I'll have you do ICP tomorrow so you can get some rest. Do you guys want to torture me? Shall I, Martyn? Are you watching, Martyn? Do you want to put a goal on the channel? Should we see if we can put a goal on the channel, Martyn? Let me message him, and then we'll stay live for the daily candle close. That's happening in an hour, and that's actually the most important thing of the day. Where Bitcoin actually closes, that's when it'll get really volatile. You can see proper all-time highs, 130,000 tonight potentially, but only if we get a goal. Please, can you set up a goal? Big.
At High Energy Investments donated $5 through a super chat. Please look at ICP.
Yes, thank you, High Energy. We'll have a look at ICP. I'm going to see if Martyn can set up a goal to see if you guys want me to stay live for the closing bell of crypto, which happens in an hour. Let me go through. Okay, let me just do Marathon Holdings, crypto mining company. If I'm looking at the right one. Yeah, Bitcoin ecosystem. Yep. Oh, yeah, Bitcoin mining company. So how's this been doing? Haven't looked at this for a long while, actually. Zoom out for a second. Yeah, it's really been underperforming. Let me just send. Yeah, it's been underperforming Bitcoin, but so has all the mining companies. I do think this will perform well. I mean, even 2021 it went up to $82, $55. So I do think those would be the targets of this cycle as well, 55 to 82 billion. I think we'll have to be covering the earnings and understand a bit more. But just chart analysis wise, you are looking at, that's the target we were looking at. And actually we got that target. Remember back here in 24th of April, we were looking at $11. We got that recently. So we hit that target. You still have higher highs and higher lows, which is good to see. Let me just check that there. Oh, Martyn, you're in the chat. I've sent you a message on Discord. I don't know if you've seen it. So it's an interesting one because obviously Bitcoin's at all-time highs and then this company isn't. And I don't know much about the earnings and how this company's performing as a whole. So I'm going to keep this to chart analysis. I don't want to give you too much fundamental opinions on it right now. But chart analysis-wise, you have got higher lows, which is good to see. You do have resistance at $20. I think once you go through resistance, you can really see that that is resistance. You got resistance back in July the 14th of 2025. It's really congested area quite a few times. So that is a resistance. I think this break of all-time highs for Bitcoin should push this above that level. And even if you're not even going to talk about Bitcoin, at least you've got higher highs and higher lows. Well, in fact, higher lows going on, which would lead to $20 being broken. Once that gets broken, then there's not much in your way. You'll go to $30 if the momentum continues. So your first target now is basically $30 after you break $20, then $55. So the chart's not looking too bad for Marathon Holdings. And it's not looking like a bad area at these levels either. So I would consider opening a position at these levels. Not only just based on chart analysis, but because Bitcoin's creating new all-time highs. Then once it breaks $20, I'll be more bullish and I'll be starting to take profits at $30. Then my target for the bull market will be around $55 to $82 on Mara. It's good to see. This is much better than some of those tokens we've been watching. You've got the lows, you've got the higher lows and all of that. So we did just get one more. Let me go back to Bitcoin. Everyone's saying it's dumping. So what's going on? Do I need to get the magnet out again? Do I need to get my magnet out? What's going on? Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. It's not that bad. Just come back to the prices we were at 20 minutes ago. How should we celebrate the 100,000 sub moment live? Tell me in the chat, it's coming. Martyn's asking how to celebrate the 100,000 subscribers. We're already doing a giveaway. I think Martyn wants to do something else in terms of how to celebrate it live on the show. Maybe like a special show, or how do you guys give Martyn some ideas, because that is coming soon. Oh God, James is giving the worst idea in the world. Please don't catch on to this idea. James is giving the worst idea in the world. No one listen to James. He said, I would like to see Sensei bring the rooster into his studio to celebrate 100,000. I said, I'm not bringing the rooster into the show unless we get a $400 super chat or $500 super chat. The rooster is not coming into the studio. The rooster is... what's the word? Feral. Is that the right word? Maybe that means something I don't mean it for it to mean. It's just a crazy rooster. It's not like a pet. Yes, feral. I have used the right word. The rooster is out of control. If it was in the studio, it would go mental. And I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for 100,000 subscribers. I might do it for a $400 super chat or above, but that's never going to happen. So the rooster's never going to be in the studio. So there we go. James, I'm going to put that idea right to bed. Bitcoin's being bought up again. XRP, I don't imagine XRP is doing anything crazy at this time. Let's have a look. XRP. Nothing crazy. It's about flat on the day. Sort of what we've been expecting for the month of August. Back to Bitcoin.
Adlora Anandif KV2UC donated $4.99 through a super chat. Hello Sensei, could you take a look at Virgin Galactic please? Do stocks also go up when crypto goes up? Sorry, I'm new to this world.
Thank you, Laura. No worries if you're new to this world. We're all new to this world, and some of us we've all been new to this at some point. So your question was, could you take a look at a Virgin Galactic, please? Do stocks also go up when crypto goes up? Sorry, I'm new to this world. Oh, that's done for too long. Let me see. But okay. Anyway, I've just got Martyn on the chat there. I'm speaking to him behind the scenes. So let me reply to this question again. So, hello Sensei, can you take a look at Virgin Galactic? Yes, we will do that for you right now. Do stocks also go up when crypto goes up? No. So the reason I was talking about that stock is because that was a crypto specific stock. Marathon Holdings is a Bitcoin mining company. So the way you should look at it is, if we are in a bull market in the stock market, then yes, crypto goes up as well. But certain stocks, most of the stock market, the S&P 500, NASDAQ, is a risk on environment. So it means when there is a war's going on, or the economy's in bad shape, then when people pull their money out the stock market, put it in gold, bonds, bank accounts, because it's a risky market. It's a risk on assets. So if that that applies to both stocks and crypto. Most stocks, like the S&P 500 and crypto. So in the wider sense, yes, they sort of react the same way. Bitcoin's much more volatile. It has bear markets, bull markets. It's much more of a risky asset, so it's much more of a risk on assets. But it doesn't mean that when you look at a stock, you look at it and say, well, Bitcoin's going to go up, this stock's going to go up. The reason I was saying that specifically was because Marathon, we were looking at a specific stock, which is a stock that runs on Bitcoin mining. That's how it makes its money. So you have to sort of look at Bitcoin behind the scenes as well, specifically for that stock. So they're very much interlinked. The rest of the market is just a general risk on market, and that's why they're interlinked. And this stock was very much. So no worries. Hopefully I'll answer that question. But yes, we'll have a look at Virgin Galactic. Here we go. This is running. We've got the super chat goal. If 20 people do a super chat in the next 13 minutes and 39 seconds, I will stay live for the closing bell for crypto. That's when Bitcoin gets very volatile. That's when XRP gets volatile. It's when the whole crypto market gets volatile, and we can actually do some proper chart analysis because we'll have the daily candle close. If you do appreciate us going live, if you do want to torture me a little bit, but not too much, I still enjoy it, you can do a $5 super chat. If 20 people ask for 20 different stock reviews, you can do it that way, or you can just do a super chat to support the channel. Click on the goal. It's right at the top of the comment section, and you need to be quick. There needs to be more than one coming in every single minute. You got 13 minutes to do this. Let's see if you can do this. Support the channel, and let's have some fun, and let's see if we will be live for another hour all together. And who knows, I might get the magnet out again. So stay live for one more hour. I'll do another hour stream if you guys blow up the super chats, blow up the chart requests. All you have to do is click on the goal up here, and then you can, or I think you can just go onto super chat, and you just go super chat and do a $5 or more super chat. I'll start counting them. It will start counting them, and we will stay on for another 1 hour. What happened to my ICP chart? Don't worry, high energy investments. We're still live. I haven't forgotten about you. At the end of the day, I don't have to do it if I don't want to do it. It's a request, and I choose to do it or not. So I don't know if you put mate in a bad way, or you're actually calling me your mate. I don't know, but either way, don't worry, we haven't forgotten. We are still live. I do go through. I always toggle to fan funding, and then I pick up where we left off. So Marathon was the one we just did. Reacted to Alicia, and then you're next. Please look at ICP. Then we're doing Virgin Galactic. So there we go. Let's see if we can do it. 5 minutes on the about 10 minutes left on that. So if you want to do a chart request and you want us to keep me live, then there we go. We're doing a super chat goal. So time for your request. ICP, USD. High energy ladies first. It's fine. We do it in the order of super chat. So here we go. ICP. Again, a crypto that I don't think is going to go to its all-time highs. This ICO'd and went to $800. I don't think you're ever going to see ICP at $800 again. I might be wrong, but I don't see that happening. ICP is actually looking like not too bad. It had its capitulation back in September of 2023 at $2. I don't think we're going to see those prices maybe again either. But you are accumulating quite nicely between $4.40 and $6. So that accumulation is going on right now, which is quite good. You're coming up to the top of that, so it does look like you're going to break out towards the upside. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, so please do not buy or sell based on anything I say. There we go. I'm just reading the chat. Oh, Saab has a nice idea for the 100,000. We're doing the giveaway for 100,000 Saab. I think I don't know, I might be wrong. I think Martyn's looking for ideas how to celebrate the 100,000, the show where it happens. But that's quite a good idea as well. More giveaways. I think that's what Martyn's planning anyway. But good idea. Lower amounts, but more. That sounds cool. So ICP is accumulating between $4.50 and $6. It looks like that's about to break out. So once that breaks out, keep an eye on $7 because that is a level of resistance as well. But once that level's broken out of $7, $6, I do expect for ICP to have quite a big breakout all the way until maybe $10. Yeah, I'll tell you all my take profit levels. Let me just put Fibonacci in as well so I can tell you all my levels. Let me just draw this in just for a second. So ICP, I do see it breaking out of $6.30 to $6.80. Once it breaks out of that, I think you'll find resistance on this downwards trending resistance line up to around $10. Then you're looking at, well, personally, I would be DCing at $12, $14, and $17. I'll just be laddering out, DCing out of my position there. I think in the bull market, where can it go? Possibly all the way back up to $20 and maybe $38 in an altcoin season. But the moral of the story here is there is nice accumulation going on, and this will probably break out and have a few explosive moves towards the upside. So I wish you the best of luck on this. It's looking pretty good. SPCE was the next request, so let's have a look at it. If you do want to do a request, you can do a $4.99 super chat. It will also go towards me staying live, but I don't think we're going to hit the goal at this rate, so we will look at that shortly. Just reading some comments. Oh, mate in a good way. Okay, cool. Cool. That's good. Yeah, SPC, someone just said the chart looks horrific. Yeah, the chart does look horrific, and we've been reporting that the chart looks horrific for a while. But thankfully now it has come down to a level where we're starting to see some value. Ever since it broke down towards the $3 range and even lower, we've started to be quite bullish on SPC again, because not only it doesn't really change the fact that they can go bankrupt or they can't go bankrupt. Everyone knows the risks of SPCE. They can go bankrupt. But when it's at a $175 million market cap for a space company where it could be, where no one else is doing what they're doing, and 175 million is they've got enough, they've got sort of more assets than that, it starts looking like a nice risk to reward stock, and we're quite bullish on SPC. We've got a great SPC community live on the show. Zach Zate is a great guy who invests in SPC. Martyn has been sort of what built the show back in the day, SPC. So we are quite bullish on SPC. Goodness, it does look like we are forming some sort of head and shoulders on this chart though, which is not great to see. It sort of sticks out like a sore thumb, unfortunately, this head and shoulders pattern. But anyway, we are looking at support at $3. We have touched it a few times, so that can indicate we break down. I think $2.32 would be an area I'd love to buy. $3 is an area I've always said I don't mind paying $3 or 175 million market cap for this company. But knowing this is not going to be a main part of my portfolio, this is a high risk reward stock, but you are sat at support right now, and $3. Be aware of, it's not the perfect head and shoulders, but it does look like a head and shoulders. That could make you break the neckline and come down to $2 and even make new all-time lows. So that's always a risk. I'll be buying at $3. I'll be buying at $2.32. If we go lower, maybe $1.51, I'll just buy some more. However, when you're buying a stock like this, you're not too focused on the downside. You're focused on what if it produces, what if it does do well, what if the earnings go well, or what if they move on to Delta and it's flourishing like a business it was intended to be. Well, at that point you start looking at resistance at $4.66, and even then it's too cheap. $6.70, even then it's too cheap. It depends if you want to ladder out on the way up, but $10 would be starting. That's when I'd start getting interest in taking profits. Then $14, then $27. So this is more of a long-term risk reward play. Wouldn't be a large part of my portfolio at all, but it is getting interesting. $3, I think, for SPC is a pretty good price. I think Martyn would agree, and I think Zach Zate would agree. But we would all know what the risks of investing in Virgin Galactic are. So I think we're going to end the show because I don't think we're going to hit the targets. So thank you everyone so much for tuning in. We've got through the chart requests. Bitcoin is probably we'll analyze the daily candle close later. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a full analysis on Bullish as well tomorrow in the newsletter. If you haven't signed up to a newsletter yet, please do go and subscribe to it. If you appreciate all the live shows and you want to support the channel, well, go and grab the newsletter. You'll get an amazing product as well for it every single day. If you need the news, you need the news if you're a real investor. The best way of getting it is through the newsletter. I am very tired now. Super analysis. Oh, thank you so much, Angie. I really appreciate it, mate, in a good way. Yeah. The magnets. You guys have to tell everyone about the magnets. The people that missed the show today, tell them all about the magnets. Bitcoin's next target is 125 to 130,000. That can happen today, that can happen tomorrow, or it can happen next week. And the good news is we've hit all-time highs again. Hopefully we don't double top at these levels. That's a small risk, but I do think we'll blast to all-time highs. It'll be good for Bitcoin to gain some dominance back and take us to the next level. Then Ethereum will probably break out to new highs, and then September will be XRP's month. October, November, December will be an altcoin season, in my opinion, but nothing's guaranteed. What a day. Thank you, everyone. It's a privilege to be streaming to you guys. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button on your way out. I'll see you in the morning forecast show tomorrow, live every single morning, with all your thoughts. Again, thank you so much to Alicia for the $49 super chat. Really do appreciate that. Just seeing where we're going after this. Back to Vaz. So thank you, everyone, very much. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Thank you for the late night show and covering Bitcoin all-time high. I couldn't miss it. I told you I'll cover all these all-time highs, and I haven't missed a single one yet. Take care of yourself. Thank you, RB. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you, High Energy. Take care of yourselves and each other. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm still live. I just realized I didn't end the poll. Bitcoin all-time high. 70% of you said yes. 29% of you said no. Congratulations to the ones that said yes. You were right. Let me know if you were still here when I came back. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.